The younger generation definitely pays a lot more attention to this. They seem to care a lot more. You can see that with their actions and the things that they're doing and how they're living their lives. I read this book called, was it Net Zero? Have you read this book? It's a new one that's out.
Net Zero.
And a few things I called out. One was the amount of people that are impacted by global warming. And it's in the 2-3 million or something a year that die or something because of all global warming. And the other one is the multiple billions and billions and billions of dollars of economic impact. And they were saying, if you fast forward this, even the next 5 to 10 years, potentially it'll be trillions of dollars. So when you put that on a GDP level, it's going to be actually significant on the globe. And so that's the reason we need to come up with new business ventures to support that. I still think the challenge, of course, is just the magnitude of it, right? You're trying to get so many different people to be rowing the same direction. And so that's why I hope to have content like this. So just kind of take the complexity and try to make it simple and get people curious. And I think the younger generation definitely pays a lot more attention to this. They seem to care a lot more. You can see that with their actions and the things that they're doing and how they're living their lives.
Yeah, and I can feel you turning the corner, and I would love to as well to move from sort of this destitute and concern and how big the problem is to the fact that I actually do believe it's achievable. Like I would feel like what I was doing was a complete waste of time if I didn't feel like we were making progress. Collectively as well as individually. And so there's a couple things I would sort of point to on that I think are interesting. I don't know if you read the book Factfulness. Did you?
No.
So in that book, they basically talk about the fact that there are 3 things that have been the number one culprit for killing humans for all of humanity up until the last 50 years. So starvation, violent crime, and disease. And the really interesting thing is I just said up until the last 50 years. So basically on all 3 of those things, we decided as humanity to have a collective action, collective effort. And we said, these are important enough. So it's killing enough people. Yeah. We need to solve for them. And all 3 of them are now at the lowest levels in human history. That's despite what you would hear in the media. It seems like we're in a more violent world. No. We're not. It would seem like more people are dying from disease. We are not. It would seem like, and that's even including COVID. And it would seem like there's still lots of people starving. We've actually done a really good job as humanity in putting our heads together and working hard and investing in and solving those 3 issues. And so I just happen to believe that climate change is the next big thing that requires this massive collective action. And to your point, like, you can kind of see that happening. I feel like every person I talk to, I'm kind of curious, where are you on your climate journey, right? Yeah. Like, are you aware, or are you still kind of hoping things will just sort of fix themselves? Are you aware and concerned and trying to start to figure out how you can get involved? Are you aware and concerned and you're already quite involved? Are you aware and concerned and you're just fully devoted to it? And I think like that's the thing to really track is across these 8 billion people, what's the level of education? What's the level of awareness? What's the level of motivation? What's the level of action? And we just need to get it to, we need to get it to the majority.